Do people know David Goggins? David Goggins is literally a badass over there. David Goggins is the guy that you see running a lot. He's the guy who has did a lot of marathons. He has a successful book that he has published about his strong mentality. Yeah, I've read it. So the guy is like a man of great achievements. He has went through Hell Week 3 times, which sounds like a very insane fucking achievement. I find it insane how people can dislike this guy. Like, how the fuck? And I'm not talking like on internet shit. I'm talking about people in my surroundings. It's like people are like annoyed by his tough guy act. And one thing that a lot of them say is that genetics, man. Not everyone can achieve it. Not everyone can achieve what he can achieve. And I'm like thinking like, how the fuck is this useful to anyone? Like, what are these arguments? Like, well, what's the point of saying those things? I mean, I don't give a fuck whether it's genetics or not. David Goggins was fat before, okay, man? Like, what the fuck do you mean genetics? He was in a very disadvantaged state and he has turned this around, man. It's like insulting, man. A guy has worked super hard, extra hard, harder than a lot of his peers. This guy almost died. He had a heart condition where he could have died at any point. So it's like the contrary can also be said about that. I don't know, maybe it's like out of the blue. Like, how is it helpful? If you have someone who's trying to better himself, how is it useful for him to think, well, this guy who achieved many things, he probably got like genetics or something. Why the fuck would you want someone to not believe that he can achieve something? Why would you become an obstacle? It's super dumb, man. Dude, motherfucker is trying to work on his goals, man. Like all little Timmy is trying to be the best one art and you're gonna shatter his dreams like that? Like what the fuck you are, man? I have another person saying, not to take away what he achieved, but his advice is very specific. It doesn't apply to everything. And I'm here thinking like, what? This guy is literally telling you to cut off every distraction. And whenever you're exhausted, whenever you feel like giving up, just keep giving. Give more than what you think is possible. How is it fucking ineffective in anything, bro? Are people fucking high? No wonder successful people feel lonely, man. We're like surrounded by clones. How did we go from like, we hate bad people, we hate Hitler, we hate the actual sick motherfuckers, and then you have some very like competent people. How are you gonna turn around and just say like, this guy is cringe, I hate like what he's spewing, like motherfucker will not tell me what to do or how to live my life? It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I can't stand this loser fucking energy, man. This guy is just a unique case. Like, no shit, he's a unique case because it's more easier to not pursue hard things than to pursue hard things. Of course it's easier, of course there's a minority. The harder it is to be smart, the less people are gonna be smart. The harder it's gonna be to get tough, the less people there will be in that category. Like, more people will fall under the easy route than the other way around. It's like obvious mathematics. Like, what do you mean, man? It doesn't mean anything, it's flawed. And yes, let's say that he has some genetics or whatever. Let's say that it's true, right? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Because I think that it's useless. Thinking about it, it's useless. It's giving excuses. Why do you need to know if it's genetics? Why do you need to rationalize it? Do you think when David Goggins was fat, he was thinking that he had some genetics, like some secret power that would allow him to be super endurant once he doesn't becomes fat? Do you think it was his project? Do you think he was thinking of this? Like, he never thought about genetics. You're the only person who thinks about genetics. You're the only person who's like looking at all of these details and being, yeah, this guy, it's not like the other ones. It's very counterproductive to observe at factors that you cannot control. The only thing that you can control is your mindset and your actions. That's all, man. So why is the rest, like, important? Like, it's irrelevant, man. All you can do is just try and try and try. Yeah, man, I think people are fucking dumb, man. That's all I have to say. That's the basic message of this video. And David Goggins is not giving, like, a how to be a millionaire scheme like other people. He's not, like, telling you, yo, invest in crypto. He's literally just talking about mindset, bro. It's something you can apply to anything. He's being vague, but it's something that hits home, Something that holds people accountable.